Hello everyone, it's the Majestic Anime Casual, and today we back with Black Clover. And we got Asta's first mission today. And he's with Magna and the other girl. And I want to say this. At first, Yami made it seem like it was just getting wild boar. You would think boars are these, snappy, small, round, brown creatures, right? Well, not only was these not regular boars, these was magical fire boars, and they was the size of actual giant. They was terrorizing the people in the town, so I'm over here like, dang. They have boars the size of buildings, and these are magical fire-wielding boars. I don't think they were just terrorizing the town. I think they was finna burn it into flames. That's one. So the fact that you had to go get that is cool. And then we go to this village that's covered in mist smoke. Now that I'm getting further into Black Clover, I understand now that it's not just a grimoire thing, that most of these powers is manipulation of elements. Wind, fire, earth, type of Avatar Last Firebender type stuff. All the elements is basically what all these people look like they could manipulate, and that's it, And I'm not saying that's it. I'm just saying, like, I think I'm realizing what's the grimoire plus the grimoire system, what's extra to it, which is, yes, you have a grimoire book, but your extra power, or needless to say, your haki is elemental power. You know what I'm saying? When they went to their town of Ryaka, couldn't find out that was Magna Swing's, birthplace. They made it seem like in the beginning that it was the guy that Yami and Magna lost to in the bet a few episodes beforehand, that was just his part of town, and that Magna was from down the way. But either he was down the way and they fully accepted him, or he was from there. But what I'm thinking is he was from down the way, but he was always terrorizing that town that they accepted him as, a kid. It's always like that, like in reality, when you go to other people's neighborhoods and play ding dong ditch and all that type of stuff. Once the people know you enough, and then you end up being a boy cry wolf, like on some Usopp type of stuff, they end up being fond of you. They're not going to tell you that because what you're doing is negative, but they're going to love you. And the fact that they showed us the flashback and the backstory between him and that man, and that's the only man that believed in him. And it seemed like once he got around that man, that's when he was his calmest, and that's why Magna Swing is kind of crazy. That man kept him calm, and that's the reason why he's even a Black Knight anyway, because of that man. And then this man died trying to save this place from this Sub-Zero looking nigga. I don't even know his name, but I'm calling him Sub-Zero because he got the same scar, the same hair, the same facial features as, and then he was wearing blue too, and then your manipulation is ice. Like, come on now, like, they gave you the whole Mortal Kombat AI build from the last Mortal Kombat, and y'all just made him have a magic book. Really, it's just if Sub-Zero wasn't Harry Potter, this is Buddy. You know what I'm saying? Then you had 4 minions with you. Them dudes just had their hands out. Bro, first of all, with that book, having your hands out for 40 minutes straight is crazy. Like, I don't understand it. And that guy was so powerful. Like, my thing was this: if they was manipulating ice, I was just trying to figure out where did the mist come from, because they never used mist powers when they begun to fight Magna and Asta, and then the girl who couldn't control her power finally controlled her power, but it wasn't for an attack. It was just to protect, the villagers, and it was protecting them at first until Sub-Zero got closer and he was freezing the water and was finna break it. So I'm like, so really, did that help? That helped to buy time. And now I'm noticing with Naruto, Dragon Ball Z, One Piece, and now Black Clover, flashbacks are everything. And the fact that Magna had that flashback of him even becoming a black bull and everything the man told him, and that fueled this man to give out that last strike. And when he did it, he fell. I'm like, that power was weak. Like, when bruh just died, I'm like, that's crazy. But couldn't find out, you had Asta come and beanbag baseball it off his bat of a sword and get these dudes. And what's crazy is not only that y'all have powers, the crazy part about these grimoires and this Black Clover powers, the power or the move that you just did beforehand still has enough power to work again. Like, not only did you shoot a fire barrage of missiles at them, but that same fire stayed on them and didn't leave, and then you turned it into fire binding magic, and then you turned them into, prisms and made them, locked up like they getting ready to go down. And I'm like, the crazy that not only do you have firepower, you can have flames that never go out no matter how much ice or water gets onto it. This man has never-ending flame power also. I just think that's crazy. And a lot of these guys with these books, they be seeming powerful, but you're only powerful with that book. I learned, like, Asta is really proving the point that without that book, a lot of y'all ain't got these hands. And what they say on Friday, you live to fight another day, Craig. So Asta is letting you know, when it come to having hope and will, bro, like, I gotta keep comparing it to One Piece because Asta and Luffy is the same. They funny, they loud. Everybody around them know how to use their powers more than them, and they still find a way to be the guy that saves the day in the end. And with Asta knowing, like, I can do anything. I can repel magic. I can split magic. I can do all this with this sword, And that man did not know how to compete with that. And it was just over with for them boys. Now, the ending is what got me, right? So when he came back and his master said, you ain't got the stone, and then the stone was in the bird mouth. Now, it's called an anti-bird, and I'm trying to figure out why I only mess with Asta. I feel like it has a power that we don't know about that will be, revealed later. But the fact that they said the start of the resurrection. Now, we saw in the stones, he had rubies and gems into the stone carving of what the Rosicrucian in real life Christians or Catholic people, the Rosicrucians would believe in the Tower of God, which is he had stones in every place that they would say be the beginning of life. The Sub-Zero guy told Asta them it's too late and gave them a speech about how things is going to be an end time of new things. So the fact that once I seen the color and I seen the jacket was a part of these leaders of these Magic Knights, the fact that a Magic Knight leader, I kind of figured that one of these dudes was gonna be evil. And I think that it's the Golden Dawn people, because Golden Dawn is the closest one I can believe that will deal with resurrection and rebirthing of something. And the way they talk, it sounded like it was the same guy that was messing with Yuno in the beginning. So I could be overdoing it, trying to give it a theory or whatever. Let me know what y'all think, because I ain't gonna lie, even though this was his first mission, I'm sold. I'm sold on the show. Now I'm fully in it. Now it's over with. So let me know what y'all think. Stay majestic, Majestic Anime Casual out.